Greetings, Crad here, coming at you with Lesson 2 on the Oveready Boss version 5.1 upgrade. In Lesson 1, we learned how 8-mode support has been added. This is fantastic, right? It gives you greatly increased variability in output levels. However, it adds a new issue. That issue being if you want to rapidly go from one of your first modes to your final mode. That has been overcome by the addition of double-click support. So what this does is allow you to go from one of your first modes to your final mode, and then back to whatever mode you last left off on, kind of like Flash on your remote. It also gives you the ability in a different configuration to cycle backwards. So say you're cycling from mode 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, and you're like, oh no, maybe mode 3 was really what I wanted. So you're able to rapidly cycle back to mode 3 without cycling through the rest of the modes or starting back over at 1, if say you have no memory enabled. So let's give you a demonstration of what that looks like. Right now I have page 2 selected. If you remember our first lesson, how pages work. So that's going to be red, and then 7 modes of white, gradually building in brightness. So we got red, 1, 2, max. You saw that? That was done with a double click. So right now there's no memory enabled. And I want to go from mode 2, which is going to be the first white mode, to high, and then I want to go back to mode 2. So that's going to look like this. Red, mode 2, max, double click again, mode 2. So you saw how I didn't have to go back to red. I didn't have to cycle through any other modes to get there. I was able to go from mode 2, which is a very dim white, all the way to max, and then back to mode 2. So maybe you're walking, you see something in the shadows, you want to light it up, you confirm there's no issue, no hostile target, nothing like that, and you just want to go back to whatever mode you were using that you had already determined was a good amount of output to navigate by. So that's going to allow you to do that. Now let's talk about that second configuration that I was explaining. That's the one that's going to allow you to go forward and backward, cycling through modes. So that's going to be done with the 336 pin. So as with all of the pins on version 5.1, the timing has been decreased. We kind of covered this a little bit in lesson 1, but no longer will you press and have extended wait periods. You're going to do rapid presses to enter a number. For example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now it's displaying 6 red flashes. Now this indicates that I've just switched double click into reverse. If I were to enter the 336 pin again, you would see 6 white flashes. That would indicate that it's now in that far hop mode, which is where it goes from whatever mode you're on to the final mode, and then back should you choose to go back. So in reverse mode, what it's going to do is allow you to go from mode 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe I like mode 3. Double click, now I'm back to mode 3. Let's go back to mode 2. Double click, mode 2, mode 1. So you see that red there. You want to go forward again, just click through the modes as normal, double click to go back. So it allows you forward and backward control of your modes. Now let's say you don't like these features at all. You want double click to essentially not be a function of this flashlight. This isn't a feature that you want in your flashlight. You don't find it useful for whatever reason. That's totally okay. Oveready gives you the ability to turn this feature off. That's going to be accomplished via the 337 pin. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now, double click is off. So I'm just cycling through modes. It doesn't matter that I'm rapidly double clicking. Modes are just cycling the same as if they would if I were to do more of a normal tempoed cycle. If I want to turn it back on, it's going to be a simple 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And double click is back on. If you remember, we left the 336 pin in the reverse mode, so we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That concludes lesson 2.